There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud, of course, but there is one website that's reported this claim, this baseless claim, and it's one that maybe, I don't know, does Trump rely on this for his news?
Infowars is the brainchild of radio host Alex Jones, who Rolling Stone once called the most paranoid man in America.
It's been a cozy relationship from the beginning.
I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed, I hope. And I think we'll be speaking a lot. But
Donald Trump and Alex Jones, the conservative conspiracy theorist and operator of the website Infowars, which seems to be a place where Trump gets a lot of his information.
Does it scare you that the president-elect is listening to Infowars?
Jones can take credit for spearheading some of the most outrageous theories on the internet, from claims that 9/11 was a government conspiracy to the Sandy Hook shooting being faked.
Jones has suggested that the 9/11 attacks and the Boston Marathon bombing were inside jobs by the U.S. government. And Infowars helped fuel the rumor that President Obama is an ISIS supporter.
Obama as the leader of ISIS.
ISIS is honoring President Obama. He is the founder of ISIS.
Jones' theories reach tens of millions each month and are now often echoed by the next president of the United States.
This is the man who's going to be president of the United States, going, following Infowars, talking about which
I don't know anything.
It was an inside job.
If Donald Trump based his voter fraud claim on what he read on Infowars, it wouldn't be the first time.
In a move that could further fuel concern, Alex Jones, operator of the Infowars website, says Trump called to offer his gratitude.
Then she said, listen, Alex, I just talked to the kings and queens of the world leaders, you name it. He said, it doesn't matter. I wanted to talk to you to thank your audience, and I'll be on the next few weeks to thank them.
When Trump argued that thousands and thousands of Muslims in New Jersey celebrated the 9/11 attacks, he tweeted a link to Infowars.
When Jones posted this video entitled An Emergency Message to Donald Trump during the campaign,
I am going to ask you to seriously think about making the issue of Hillary's election fraud in the primaries one of the central issues to defeating her in November.
Trump had this to say a day later.
I'm afraid the election's going to be rigged, I have to be honest, because I think my side was rigged.
And in the wake of the election, Jones pushing a theory that despite the vote totals, Trump actually won the popular vote.
Millions of illegals voting, at least 5 states being stolen for Hillary. We're talking 5, 6, 7, 8 million people more voting for Trump, if you look at the evidence, in the popular vote than did.
And Trump tweeting just 4 days later, quote, in addition to winning the Electoral College in a landslide, I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally.
I'll tell you, it is surreal to talk about issues here on air and then word for word hear Trump say it 2 days later. It is amazing.
Where exactly does the president-elect get his information? Most importantly, perhaps, where does he get his intelligence information?
It remains to be seen whether the conspiracy-driven website remains a go-to for the president-elect.
Your reputation's amazing. I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed, I hope. And I think we'll be speaking a lot.
Randy Kaye, CNN, New York.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom